What's up, guys? It's your boy Trumpsterfire back at it again with an actual commentary, because I'm actually going to be talking into this mic over some gameplay that doesn't matter. What matters is the contents of what I'm going to be talking about for today's video, and that's basically the Titan Nerf. Basically, it kind of came out of nowhere. It was kind of it's like a stealth nerf. Bungie didn't really explain that they got nerfed until like the day or two after. But when it happened doesn't really matter, just the fact that it did happen. Basically, if you don't know, the Titan Nerf consisted of the shoulder charge getting nerfed, it kind of nerfed the aim assist that it came with. Basically, you can't really lock on to people nearly as well as you used to be able to. They also nerfed the controlled bursts on the Titan jump, which was basically the only thing that it had going for it. They reduced the horizontal movement a little bit and buffed the vertical movement a small amount, so you went up more than you would go forward, so you can't, Titan skate nearly as fast as, again, you were able to before the nerf. And that's about it. Something to do with the Mark 11 or whatever the fuck stand-asides are. They got nerfed too, but that didn't really matter because not a lot of people used them. It kind of sucked anyways. So basically just extended the duration of shoulder charge, and that was pretty much it. But that's for somebody else to rant about. But I'm mainly ranting about the the nerf for the Titans, because Titans as they stand are very good. They are not very capable to keep up with Warlocks and Hunters. Basically, their neutral game is essentially pretty weak, and again, I'm talking about the Titans right now. Their grenades are decent, they're okay. The only good grenade that they have is the lightning grenades, and even then, you can't throw them like an arc bolt or a storm grenade or anything like that, where they essentially just aim at someone. You literally have to be really skillful about where you put these lightning grenades, usually on walls or on ceilings or something like that, and throwing them so you can at least block off a door, and that's pretty much it. Now, they are really good if you put them in the right spots. It's just that compared to arc bolts, where you can just throw them and then, have them lock onto someone and shoot them, or multiple people at the same time, isn't, all that great. The storm grenades are not storm grenades, the pulse grenades are just literal shit. Like, if you use those, you're going to get some form of terminal illness, and that's nobody wants that, so don't use those. I believe flashbangs are okay, they're good, they're not designed to kill someone, they're designed to blind people, so I guess you can make some plays off of that. But when it comes to killing, actual killing power, the lightning grenades are the only things that you guys can use as a Titan, and even then, compared to fire bolts and arc bolts and what else? Void wall grenades, they aren't very good. But this is for Striker Titans. Striker Titans got nerfed. The Sunbreakers and Defenders didn't really get nerfed. As for I'll be making another video regarding the other two classes, basically on where they stand. As competitive subclasses. Strikers are pretty good though. At least compared to the other two subclasses, but compared to the other actual, classes, compared to Warlocks and Hunters, they're kind of a little bit behind. Basically, to my knowledge, what we have is the Warlocks are, tier 1, Hunters are tier 2, or at least tier 1, they can keep up with the Warlocks, and then we have, Titans. Basically, as an overall, class. And I say this because, well, the melees are garbage on Titans, but when it comes to movement, Titans got it down. Titans are the best when it comes to movement, because again, you can Titan skate, but again, this is just for other stuff, for a different video that I'm going to be making either later this week or eventually. But where does the nerf leave the Titans? Basically, if you aren't running shoulder charge, you have to use Juggernaut. Maybe Unstoppable. Unstoppable might be viable, but I'm still going to be using Jesus Christ, I already forgot that. This is why sometimes I question whether or not I have an extra chromosome or two, because I completely forget and then I stutter sometimes. But shoulder charge is kind of nerfed, so I'm gonna keep using it. Not because it's that, but it's because it helps with the overall movement, in my opinion. So I'm gonna be using that quite a bit. Plus, you can get a couple cheeky kills, you know. It's nice to have. And I don't really like Juggernaut. Juggernaut's kind of just like a waste of a... It's a crutch. It's a crutch, basically. So if you get used to using it, you're gonna be, I guess, a little bit behind. I mean, sure, you can get some good kills with it. It is kind of broken. It really kind of is. But in my own eyes, it's just more of like a crutch. So you don't really need to be using it. Well, I'd rather not be using it, but it's not really that hard to counter. Just get out of the way. More, you can't get out of the way. You can just go around it or slide underneath them, because usually they're in the air, so they're going a little bit faster. So you know, it's up when they're running at you, or gliding at you, or whatever. So yeah, that's at least, you know, for what I'm going to be using. But really, it's just like they're going to need to buff something else. At least buff the melee range. The melee range on Titans need to be buffed a lot, because it's got like the shittest melee range out of everything. Warlocks, I mean, Warlocks gotta get nerfed, please. Like, come on, their melees are insane. Like, Thunderstrike, come on. But Stormfist is pretty good. At least on the Striker Titan again. But until then, the only thing that Titans have really good going for them are their movements. And that's not really a whole lot. I mean, it's kind of subpar in my opinion, but then again, I'm like a small-ass YouTuber, so what the hell does my opinion matter? This is just my own ranting and speculation and all that shit, so... again, I really hope that Titans get some form of good buff where they can at least be good. At least buff the armor that you get when you actually use your freaking super, because I've been killed so much from them while I'm using my super. It's insane. It needs to at least be buffed, or at least something good needs to be pointed in the direction of the Titan class, because it's just right now it just seems like they really need a buff to keep up with the other subclasses that seem to be kind of outplaying them, outdoing them, and I guess vertical movement and you know, melee range and just easy kills like that, because a Warlock's got like the best nades and the best melees in my opinion, because like it takes really no skill to throw a grenade that tracks you. Like, are you kidding me? That's kind of stupid. Like, that's really broken. That's just... Peach, please. I will suck your dick, Peach. Please fix the Titans. At least buff them in some way, shape, or form, so that way that it's at least a usable freaking, like, subclass. The Strikers, I mean. Like, just, come on. Really? Did the shoulder charge really need to get nerfed? Because, I mean, sure, like, it might have been deadly with what is it, the older one? The older artifact, whatever it is. Would have been deadly, and it just doesn't make that much sense to me, because the other classes are already freaking deadly, like, come on. Like, wouldn't it makes no sense when they nerf things sometimes, but that's enough for this rant. I'm already at, like, almost 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna stop the video here. If you guys like this, if you guys like my channel, if you like the content, I am going to be changing some things around when it comes to editing, just so I can be more satisfied with it. But yeah, I've already mentioned this before in like yesterday's video. That's beside the point. But anyways, okay, I'll talk to you guys later, probably tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow, because it's Zero Day tomorrow. I'm gonna make a recommendation video for that. Oh shit, some generic. That's about it. Yeah. So, see you.